Are you sitting out there thinking about making a YouTube channel? Have you been thinking about making a channel? Do you have a channel already, but dread stepping in front of the camera still to this day? Uh, Let me introduce you in this video to the concept of the gateless gate. You want to know the difference between where you are right now, if you're feeling that way, and the people that you see on your YouTube feed making videos and doing the thing? The difference is nothing. Well, one thing, one thing. They are making videos and you are not. Now, whether it's imposter syndrome, falling into the trap of false productivity where you just do a bunch of things feeling like that makes you productive and really it's just moving the deck chairs around on the Titanic, waiting until you have the right ideas or the right setup or you get that haircut or sometime when your life isn't going to intrude and or whatever it might be. Not making videos is what is holding you back from getting where you want to be in your life on YouTube, whether it's, teaching other people stuff or talking about things that you love. Why aren't you making videos? In other videos on this channel, I have talked about my journey from doing YouTube as a way to pass the time because I quit drinking and I had evenings free. And then it turned into my full-time gig where I grew to have over 200K subscribers and 35 million views. And I've also talked about how I've put that channel and all the sponsored videos and stress and worrying about, views and all those kinds of things, and come over and started this channel. I believe that we have entered what I am calling YouTube 2.0, where the days of massive views and subscribers being the only way that you can be successful, quote unquote, on YouTube, worrying about getting monetized and making money for someone else. That's all YouTube 1.0. All of that is giving way to a new opportunity. People, especially people who maybe have a little bit more life experience, maybe have some things that they've learned along the way that they can share. My earlier videos were awful. I recorded them on the webcam on my iMac, no lighting, no production, no editing. I just talked to the camera. And these days, there's gear all over the place that can be had to start a YouTube channel, podcast, whatever, can be had for a really incredibly reasonable investment. But the honest truth is, if you have a smartphone, you can shoot and edit and publish videos straight from this thing, and you don't ever have to worry about anything else. Yes, you can someday buy a light, but until then, record in front of a window during the day. There are ways to get it done as long as you get it done. None of that's going to matter if you don't make videos or start that podcast or write that novel or start that needlepoint workshop. And whatever it is you want to do, you can do it on YouTube without having to be crazy over the top Mr. Beast style videos with all sorts of cuts and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff is part of YouTube 1.0, which, as I said, is now giving way to YouTube 2.0. You don't have to be a 20-year-old. You don't have to, whatever, Gen X. This is our platform. Okay, we have plenty of life experience to share. All you have to do is start. You start today. No script, no fancy lighting, no props. Just kind of stick your phone up on your desk or a windowsill or a bookshelf or wherever. Then record, upload it, and then do it again the next day or next week. Don't make it more complicated than that. If you keep doing that day after day, week after week, you will have reached and eventually will pass through the gateless gate. Now, this might sound all foo-foo and everything, but stick with me, okay? I learned about this Zen koan, the gateless gate, in an Eastern philosophy course I took in college. This was like 30 years later. The concept of the gateless gate still sticks with me as like a really great metaphor for the creative process that it always comes back to me. described as the barrier between the self and conceptual thought that separates us from enlightenment, which actually is already present and accessible. Okay, let's put that into a creator context. To me, that's what it is to be a creator, to pass through sort of these barriers that are put up in front of you by continuing to do the work. And those barriers that keep us from creating, as they fall down, once you get past them, you realize that everything that you were hoping to get was already waiting for you. It was there to be had. You just have to do the work. All the worrying, all the waiting, I can't start until I get this camera or, whatever. All of that is the gate that you put up in front of yourself. Bring your gifts to YouTube. Let the world benefit from the breadth of your knowledge on whatever subject. Build a business around that isn't predicated on anyone else's approval or working to sell someone else's products. Build your own community that shares your values and values what you have to share. That was the realization I had when I started, right before I started this new channel. Even after 10 plus years on YouTube, I had another gateless gate I needed to get through, one that would allow me to believe in myself and what I have to offer after years of experience that I've had as a creator, as a musician, a writer, a YouTuber, all of these different things. They were all there for me to offer. And that's what I've set out to do. That's why I started the Honest Creator community. That's why I hung out my shingle to offer one-on-one personalized mentorship for people who want to get help getting through their gateless gate, and the community itself. And the things that I'm going to build are my effort to share what it is that I have to offer to people who could benefit from it. If you think that's you, then click the link below and book a 30-minute discovery call. Let's talk about how I can help you. Being an honest, authentic creator on YouTube starts when you start. So start today. Go down and hit those links. Go to your phone, set it up, hit record, hit subscribe, come back and hang out with me on this journey. But start now. Today.